पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाह!
Tata Sons chairman N. Chandrasekaran has said that the incident where a drunk man urinated on a female passenger on an Air India flight was a matter of personal anguish to him. In a statement, he said, and I'm quoting, "Air India's response should have been much swifter. We fell short of addressing this situation the way it should have been addressed." So this is what has come through by way of a statement that has been put out from a Tata Sons chairman. This relates to what we saw happen in the Air India flight in which a drunk man urinated over a female passenger in the business class, after which the man has been arrested, but not before, rather, much outrage from the general public after this matter came to light. Meanwhile, now the Air India staff has also been pulled up for this matter, and that it was not addressed well in time. In a statement, in fact, from the Tata Sons chairman, now it's pretty clear that the rap has come for Air India, because it says quite clearly that Air India's response should have been much swifter. Vishnu is now joining us with more details on this. Vishnu, this relates specifically to VVIP flyers. Does the statement say anything about going forward? How will such issues be dealt with, especially mid-flight?
Well, I'm not sure this has anything to do necessarily with VVIP flyers. I think this is a statement which has been made. It follows what the Directorate General of Civil Aviation has said, that there has to be action which is taken by airlines and later on by law enforcement authorities on rowdy passengers, whichever category, whether they are VIP, VVIP, not. The person in question was not a VVIP. The person in question over here was, he worked in a particular bank. That bank sacked him as well. But this statement from N. Chandrasekaran, which comes quite a few days after the incident actually took place or was reported, is a clear indicator that he's seen this situation and they now recognize, perhaps somewhat belatedly, the seriousness of it. So he says, does Mr. N. Chandrasekaran, that this has been a matter of personal anguish to me and my colleagues at Air India. And I think the most significant statement is Air India's response should have been much swifter. And they admit falling short of addressing the situation the way it should have been. Frankly, the airline doesn't have much choice but to actually take various decisions on how they're going to deal with situations, their entire alcohol policy, and a lot more. At the same time, the process of taking action against the passenger, the offending passenger in this case, that takes place or is continuing on a separate basis.